Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Derek Reacts, back at it again, and yes, Niagara with Jibu. I'm looking forward to this translating to I Saw, a recommendation made by you guys and it made it through. Can't wait to get my hands on this one. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I also have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you're about to watch all the more possible. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go. That's interesting. Oh, crap! Oh my god!
J'ai vu Berlin, Bucarest et Pékin, comme si j'y étais. Matin et soir, le nez dans la télé, c'est encore plus vrai.
Can we say how sick that instrumentation is to come in the beginning there? I was not even expecting this. Niagara to be so rock, so rock. Taking a page of the '90s, from the '90s rock. I guess they felt like they had to switch it up or something. I don't know because my first reaction to them did not have that much rock elements, and this is like a total different thing for them. I think specifically for this, maybe for this album or the song in general, they decided to go that route. Very interesting. Bass is sick and guitar strings. My God, they're coming in like a freaking rock group like No Tomorrow. They're just coming in and slaying. Oof, that's how you want to start a song with those elements. Nice, interesting video here as we get in kind of like that black and white with that bluish tint too. Very interesting how they wanted to go that route with visuals. Love, love, love how they're coming in. Love it.
J'étais de tous les combats, collés
look at
devant
that.
l'écran. À la fois Soweto, en Chine et au Liban. Lance des pierres au port de Gaza, je ne regrette pas. Des religieux au nom de leur foi, mon envie de battre. J'ai vu la guerre, la victoire, était au bout de leur fusil. J'ai vu le sang sur ma
God.
peau. J'ai vu la fureur et les cris, et j'ai prié.
So we got some pleather going on here, some skin type pleather, showing a kind of like almost like biker-esque, like bikers, with the whole getup with the black, the pleather and the spikes and all those things. Interesting how they're showing her from the bottom, guys. The camera's like under her legs and between her legs. Sexual to an extent, sexual to an extent. But keyboard, you saw the guy there smashing keys. Got the guitars coming in, the bass, everything about this so good on the ears already, and even catchy in a sense too, with those three lovely kind of like backing vocalists, with that effect of repeating kind of like yeah. I think they're saying yeah or something, but it's really good on the ears.
Qui se sont sacrifiés, j'ai vu la mort se marrer et ramasser ce qui restait, et j'ai vu.
Oh, look at that!
Que 100 000 feux s'ouvrent à jamais, j'ai
Oh my God.
donné les drapeaux.
That bass is being slayed. It's being slayed like no tomorrow. Holy bananas! I love this. I love these. Did you see the split she did mid up in midair, showing off kind of like that acrobatics? She's very flexible and jumping up like that. Interesting. But I almost thought I heard for a second a harmonica. I don't know why. It just sounded like it was back there, but I could be wrong. It could just probably be the guitar strings being smashed completely. But this is like totally different. Was not expecting this to happen, and I like the direction of the video because it's very unusual. It's unusual, but it works in some kind of way, but in some kind of strange fashion. It does work. But the sounds are so good. very, very, how do I say this? A little bit much more darker than the other video that I reacted to, and less poppy, most definitely. You having rock music and being more aggressive, and especially the grit and tone in her voice. In this one, she has more grit, and more kind of like anger, like a lot of anger, like oh, you know.
Toujours ces de côté, je les ai brûlés. Un homme ce matin s'est jeté sous un train, abandonné comme un chien, la misère et la faim. Le vieux est à craindre pour demain, ça ne me fait rien. Accroché à ma feuille, j'ai gagné la vérité, j'ai vu la guerre, la victoire, était au bout de leur fusil. J'ai vu le sang sur ma peau.
Nice.
J'ai vu la fureur et les cris. Et j'ai prié. J'ai prié. Ceux qui se sont sacrifiés.
Look at what she's got there. She's got like crosses in the back there. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's very interesting. These lyrics are so cool too. They're very deep stuff, and they're like speaking about a lot of important stuff here, historical stuff. I've seen war. The victory was at the end of their rifles. I've been blocked. I've seen blood on my skin. I've seen Führer's shouts, and I prayed. I've prayed for all those sacrifice themselves. Maybe that's probably what that symbolizes back there. Who knows? Some symbology. I've seen death laughing and picking those who remained, and I've seen that 100,000 flowers open up forever. I've already done. Red flags finished floating. I've burnt them. Interesting. I like that. Very, very interesting. And he's got a cross too on his neck. So there is some stuff going on here with that.
Vu la mort se marrer et ramasser ce qui restait. Et j'ai vu.
Ooh, love it. Ooh, love that. Look at this. Oh my god. No, they didn't. I love it. I love when artists do that out of left field, throw in a freaking trumpet. Or horns for that matter, because it sounded like there was other types of stuff going on there, other types of brass instruments. But brass instruments thrown in there at left field. I love when they do that. Specifically with a song like this, you would think that it's just going to be all, rocky, drums, bass, and guitar strings. No, they throw it in there to give it more of that elevation, more of that height that I've told you guys before in different songs and different reaction videos. That's what I love. Look, more crosses, very prominent in this video, and its theme for what their message is overall. She's got a different hairdo here, and now she's blonde, so presuming that's a wig. Love this. Love, love, love. I love all these elements that we're getting here. I like what they did there. Oh my god. Notice how it just ends very abruptly there. Like it just ends in that very interesting fashion. This was an interesting video, and the song was interesting too, only because it was different from the last reaction I did of theirs, and their take on this with this more heavier, grungier rock approach. And her voice is much more heavy and much more gritty, like I mentioned before. So I like what they did there towards the end with the instrumentation. And I think another component too that makes this catchy is that whenever she finishes off her chorus part and she sings, you have those three lovely women in the back repeating the last word in the chorus part. So I like that. I like the approach they decided to go in with that. That was very very neat, very neat indeed. So this song I saw is from their Religion album, released as a first single in 1990. Definitely 90s rock. Yes, definitely 90s rock. And towards the end of the 1980s, here we go, Niagara matured, initiating a more darker, more rockier theme to the success of their beginnings. And it marked a move from René to Paris. So there you go. The group's third album, Religion, confirms a shift by making way from pop to hard rock music, imposing a leatherier look, more aggressive voice, and their speech just exactly what I was referring to. This guitar riff with that bass is just so good, specifically in the beginning, how we get that, and we're introduced with those sounds. And then we get more energy and more aggressiveness and vocals by Moriel Moreno, and she does a great job too with her vocals. It's just amazing. So, what is this all about? What is this all about? Well, the text is more engaged than their previous titles, according to some sources, and they talk about conflicts in the world. And this is what this is all about in this video. If you can see and kind of pinpoint, even though there is not a lot of stuff going on, um, there is. She's singing about it. She's singing about it, and you hear it in the lyrics when she's singing about it, and very little minute things are being shown in the video to provide that and support her what she's saying. So I Saw was written at the end of 1980s when a period of many conflicts erupted in the world and were highly publicized, and when global access to information was democrat I can't even say that word. The song thus refers to different wars or battles that took place during this period. It presents a point of view of a spectator that all of these conflicts who sees them through their television screen and imagines them to be an actor without being able to participate in them. It's very interesting. Very interesting. So how did this do in the charts, guys? How did this? Well, it made it to the top 50, number 46 spot, June 30, 1990, and but it struggled to progress over the weeks before the progression of 11 places in 6 weeks. So it was censored during the Gulf War in 1991, and it was banned from radio because the lyrics were just too distressing, meaning that during the conflict, another extract of religion, while the fields are burning, and censored for some other reasons. So they censored it because I guess they got too, the lyrical content got too much into, we're talking about a different time, a different era at this time. But this music video is very interesting. So you see, I guess what's happening is it's a broadcast. Notice there in the beginning how you see that ball spin, right? Because at first I was like, I wonder if this is part of the music video, and indeed it is. The ball spinning and then expanding, and it goes 3, 2, 1. That's just basically a TV set. It's basically a TV set. And if you think about it, kind of like a programming happening, and then the song starts, with them singing, and it's very interesting how they went about it with this approach stylistically. The video was very cool. I like the video. The video was very cool, but these lyrics are even deeper. I've seen war, the victory at the end of their rifles. I've seen blood on my skin. I've seen fury and shouts. I've seen war, victory at the end of the rifles, and so on. And then she just keeps repeating over and over those lyrics. But the instrumentation is slayed, and then you get the horns coming in. This is a really neat song. A really neat song. I would love to re-listen to it again, and I think there's even an extended version. But I was given the Patreon subscriber gave me this one, so I went with this one. So that's why I decided to go with them. But this one's pretty cool, guys. This is pretty neat. I want to see more of them. Please let me know what you guys got for me. And please leave your comment suggestions down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Until next time, for more videos like these and more Niagara, please. Yes. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.